Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Clay Rammage, back again with another Goodwill Bins haul. But before we get into that, I just wanted to wish everyone a Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays. As I'm going to post this a day early, I'm going to post it on Friday as opposed to Saturday. So we'll be a day early on this haul video. But thank you guys so much for the wonderful support over the last year. We have grown tremendously because it was just at the end of 2020 that I hit 1,000 subscribers, and now we're up to over 2,400 subscribers. So we've over doubled the amount of subscribers this year, which is awesome. I can't thank you enough. Can't thank you for the amount of interaction that you guys have with the comments, and also with the amount of stuff that you guys have bought from me, and that is truly appreciated by Cindy and I, that you guys care enough about our channel and us as people as well. And you guys have, many of you have sent us stuff as well, so I can only just say a very broad thank you, which can truly not express how I really feel about you guys. This is just an awesome channel. It's been slowly growing, but that's okay. I'm good with that. Because yeah, we got a lot to do in life, but it's good stuff. So I went to the bins today. It's a Thursday, and the day before Christmas Eve, and I went to the bins to see what's happening. So it was a okay day. We got some stuff, and one item that really surprised me when I looked it up, I knew it was different when I saw it, but it was one of those things that is like, is it just an artistic endeavor, or is it something a little more valuable? Oh, and then I did find 2 vintage t-shirts, which I almost never find vintage clothes there because I don't really do the clothes, but these happen to be in the what they call the household bins. So I'll show you those too, because again, I don't know if they're worth anything, but I like the graphics on them. It's pretty fun. So let's just get into it. I picked up a number of books. They're children's books. All of them are children's books. I found a Charlie Brown one. It says, "It was a short summer, Charlie Brown." That's for sure. So all of these books are worth, $3, $4, $5, $6, basically, with the exception of one. And I tried to find the ones without writing on them, or torn pages, or anything like that. So this one is The Hat by Tommy Ungerer. Fun little book. That's a little larger book. The Very Private Treehouse by Harvey Weiss. Again, it's a fun little, look at that. It's a vintage Star Wars card. And look, the back of them, you could make a picture out of the back. That's hilarious. Lord Vader's Stormtroopers. Somebody used it as a bookmark. See, you never know what you're going to find in books. That's why I love books. I love this one. Little Toot. The graphics on these are just awesome. I know some of you have said, please show us the graphics in the books. Because yeah, they're really fun. They knew how to do great graphics. Now, this is a treasury of nursery rhymes. There's a number of books from this Dandelion library. So it's probably one of those things where you could, it's a flip over book. How fun. So yeah, Tom Thumb and other stories. So it was probably a series of books that you could buy, because there were a number of them, but most of them were in pretty bad shape. This was the one that was in pretty good shape, but it's still torn on the corners and whatever. This one, Our Country Story by Francis Kavanaugh. This one is pretty dirty, and I didn't notice that when I grabbed it. It doesn't smell though. Where's Wallace? Instead of Where's Waldo, it's Where's Wallace. This is fun. Must be the museum. What do you think? Nah, it's pretty cool. Gotta find him. And then there's 2 of these Gus books. Gus Was a Friendly Ghost, and Gus and the Baby Ghost. So these are pretty Pretty fun little books. Heavy on the purple. That was the theme color for Gus, I guess. Gus the Ghost. Now this is the one that has potential. This is another one of these Dandelion Libraries. Okay. This Petunia, I Love You. And then on the back side, it's True Bluff. But this Petunia, I Love You, the book itself. Now this is the Dandelion version. But the Petunia, I Love You book, there's one listed on eBay. Well, it's a set. It's 2 of them for $40. So this one could have some value, but I'm not really sure. But again, it's that Dandelion Library flip book. Jack and Jim. Look at that. With the dogs. Look at the puppy pictures. Yeah. Playing sports. And this one is in excellent condition. So, Wise Dog by Josephine Wright. And if you guys are interested in any of these books, these send me an email. My email is down below, because a lot of these I don't list on eBay. I put them down at the Pink Elephant because I do really well with kids books down there. So I just put them down there. And then the last book I got was Bobbsey Twins at the Seashore. So, Bobbsey Twins series. All right, I found this little salt and pepper shaker with the 2 birds. I've seen this in the metal silver plated version. This is made in Japan, but these are the salt and peppers, and it says Japan on the side, which I thought was pretty fun, in the ceramic version. So, wasn't broken. Amazing. Tupperware, salt and pepper. In this case, it's only the pepper, and I have a set already, and it was missing this lid. So now I have a complete set, so I can sell those. All right, I did find this little Magnalite mini. It's Morgan Stanley Mutual Funds. It's an advertising one, but it still works. So, all right, at least it did. Yeah, there it goes. So, I can always use a flashlight here in the shop, because my office is located in the basement. So one time the power did go out when I was here, and it's pitch black. It's like, yeah, you can't see a thing. So anyway, all right, I found a little bag of jewelry, so I'll go through that quickly. This is a stone bracelet. I believe this is amethyst. It's really nice bracelet. There's this really cool brooch. None of these are marked as far as any names that I could find. Here's another brooch. And then there's the littlest brooch. It's kind of like the 3 bears. Papa, Mama, Baby. Then this is a little stone chip choker style, but it also has a matching bracelet, which I thought was kind of fun. There's this necklace. And again, none of these to me are ones that I would list separately on eBay at this point. So there's this necklace, which is a faceted glass bead necklace, which is nice. And besides, my wife always gets first choice. So these go home. Cindy gets to sort through them, decide what she wants. So that step still needs to take place. Here's another nice bead with the rose-colored beads, kind of rose-toned gold as well. There's another, I believe to be like an amethyst chip, chipped here, and then a little drop pendant there. It's really nice. And then there's this small choker style, but it has the little seagull on it, which is kind of cool. And then a couple miscellaneous pair of earrings, but there was one pair of sterling silver earrings in there. They are marked on the back, but I can't find my loop, so I can't really see what they are. And they're hard to display. They're marked sterling on the back. So looks like it's probably an onyx, silver and onyx. So that's kind of the jewelry haul. And then I've been selling some frames down at the Pink Elephant, so I picked up some more frames. Nice little old metal frame. Then there's this metal frame. This one, I've done well with this kind of style on eBay as well, so that one I might list. And there's this beautiful bird's eye maple style wooden frame. Even on the back, it even has the label bird's eye maple, made in Thailand. So just a nice little variety of frames. I found this vintage syrup container. It's called Drip Cut on the top, and the lid comes right off. It's very clean and it's in great condition, and the lid slides back really well. But there was another lady and I, while we were in the bins looking, and she's like, "Oh, so what are you looking for?" I said, "I'm mostly interested in vintage items." And so she started pulling out of this box, and then she moved to the next bin, and I went into the bin and found several things in there. And that was one of them. What else did I find? Well, speaking of her, this she found, which is fabulous. She handed these to me, which is a garland of mini Shiny Brights, vintage ones, you know, with the silver garland. It's a very short garland. Let me see if I can untangle it. She said it was tangled up in something else she was wanting, so she spent the time to untangle it, and then of course in me bringing it back, it gets all tangled again. There we go. So yeah, it's a fairly short, like 6 foot little garland, but isn't that cool? It look great like over the door, or like she said, I have a small Christmas tree, so that would fit around it. So yes, this would work on a very small Christmas tree as well. But yeah, that's just really cool. So that's a great find. That one I'll list on eBay. And then these I'll put down at the Pink Elephant, which is the antique store where I have a booth and some additional shelving and stuff. But because we sell a lot of these, and that's these little wooden Viking figures. Because Minnesota was settled by a lot of the Scandinavian countries, people collect these. So, and this one says Fargo 1978. So don't know if that was just a souvenir from there or what, but I thought they were pretty fun. And they have real like rabbits for hair. Pretty cool. So those will go down to the Pink Elephant. One of my, I've had some people ask me if I, you know, collect things on my own. And yes, I do. And one of the things I collect is men's accessories, like tie clips, cufflinks, stuff like that. Well, I found this men's little travel case where you can put your tie clips on there. This even has collar attachments, because in your collars on your higher end shirts you have the little strips that go on there to keep them straight so they don't curl, and then places for your cufflinks and tight clips and pins and stuff. So, and it's in great shape, so I was like, sweet, I'll do that. Nice little clasp, nice black one. So I might keep that. And then I was very surprised. This is uranium glass. It does glow under a black light. It's a beautiful little bowl. Look at the little step on it. Beautiful little size. It actually would, it's almost like a little fishbowl size. Tiny fishbowl size. But I love this design on it. That little step thing. So that was 49 cents, because glass bowls and glassware are 49 cents. I'll show you the glasses I picked up. And then the best thing is coming up. So stay tuned. Mr. Santa, this is a Fisher Price Santa. Now, what's funny is these Fisher Price, vintage Fisher Price thingies are becoming more and more popular for some reason. All right. So I found 5 of these whiskey glasses. This is Old Grandad Kentucky Bourbon Whiskey. Ballantine's Finest Scotch Whiskey. And this obviously was a series. Cameron's Black Prince Scotch Whiskey. King Edward Old Blended Scotch Whiskey. And Rare Blended Scotch Whiskey Justerini and Brooks. So there's 5 of them. I assume there was probably 6 originally, and one got broken. But anyway, so those I take down to the Pink Elephant. We do sell a lot of barware there. I did find one scarf. This is an Anne Klein scarf, in the beautiful bluish green, cream, you know, field pattern. There's her name right there, Anne Klein. So nice little designer scarf. All right. So, oh yes, this was the first vintage t-shirt I found. And it's single stitched on the sleeve, and it's got a very old tag in it, made in USA. But I've got an Irish attitude. I'm part Irish, so I know. But isn't that awesome? I love that. You know, the graphics are a little worn, but I just thought the subject matter is awesome. So come, you know, March, I'll put this out, probably down at the Pink Elephant or on eBay. I don't know which, but because that'll be great. And then there was this one. This one kind of surprised me. It's got a buffalo on it. I'm like, oh, look at the buffalo. But in the buffalo, it says Dances with Wolves. Filmed entirely on location in South Dakota. So I'm not sure if this was, and again, this is made in the USA. It's an XXL. You know, if this was specifically made for the movie, for this, you know, people on the film crew, because it seems very specific, or if it was a tourist thing. I really don't know. I haven't done any research on it to see, but I thought that was unusual, so that's why I had to grab it. And again, it's vintage, single stitch. All right, and 2 more things. This was the little music box. It's a powder box. It's also a music box. These are pretty common back in the day, but this one plays Kiss Waltz, and as you can tell, it works. And oh, it's just marked on the bottom too, the company. I'll have to decipher that because I can't really tell. But then this is the item that really surprised me that I saw in the bins. There's the front of it, and I'm like, so if you take the lid off, Mary Frances. This is a Mary Frances purse. And some of you may be familiar with Mary Frances. She does these elaborate statement piece purses, handbags, whatever you want to call them. And so, okay, so I noticed there's a little chain loose on that side, and you can tell there's a little wear at the top of the cardboard box. But her stuff, the pricing is all over the place. Stuff sells for $20, stuff sells for $300. Part of it is the subject matter. This one being a theater, music kind of theme. To me, this one's more theater, with the masks. Or ballroom, piazza. So anyway, so I don't really know what kind of value to put on this thing. But honestly, I'm hoping for like 70 to 80 bucks. I think that would be very reasonable for a piece like that. It's pretty cool. And again, overall in good shape. So that was our bins haul for December 23rd. Thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you next time.